The Indigo Disk DLC update of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet is now officially out, and you'll be able to play both of this game into your Switch or into your PC. But in this video tutorial, I'll be focusing more on the installation process and update process of this game in my PC here. So if you want that, then watch this video tutorial and I'm gonna teach you how. So first of all is that you will need to have a copy of all these 4 files here that I have highlighted in my desktop. You also need to install an application called Yuzu. And for those who do not know and are new, Yuzu is a Nintendo Switch emulator. It can play any Switch games into your PC as long as you have all of these 4 files here installed into your Yuzu emulator. And I'm just going to show you guys that I have Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. They are both in 6.3 GB file size and they are already updated into the Indigo Disk DLC update. And also I'm just going to show you here that I have all the files necessarily you need. This is the base game, the DLC, and the update file. You will need to have all of these 3 files to play the Indigo Disk DLC. And this is also true for the Pokemon Violet version. You will also need all of these 3 files here. So in total, you will need to have 6 files in order for you to play both Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, the Indigo Disk DLC. But before that, I'm going to teach you where to get Yuzu emulator officially. And to do that is just open a browser and just type in Yuzu emulator and hit search. Go to yuzum.org. Go to the download section here, and now go to the Android section. So if you're ever interested in playing this game into your Android phone, you can do that, but as long as it is the latest and most powerful Android 11 mobile device in order for you to play such games. Now, there are 2 versions of Yuzu emulator, the free version and the early access version, which is true for Windows, Linux, and Android. The early access version will require you to pay one time and that you will gain an early access update a week or 2 than the free version. And also you will help the developers massively by supporting them. Now, for those who want to get the latest Linux installer, all you have to do is just click on this icon here. And for those who are in Windows 10 or 11, then just click on the download for Windows 64 version here. So since I have already installed this into my PC, so I'm just going to skip on this part because its download and installation process is really easy to do and is really straightforward in that anyone could do this. So you go ahead, download it now and install it into your PC. I'm just going to minimize this and I'm just going to assume that you have already installed the latest build of Yuzu emulator. So boot up Yuzu emulator, run it now. Since it's your first installation, you will need to install some certain files into your Yuzu before you can play any Switch games. So what are those files? Those files are the 4 files that I have highlighted here. These are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. It should be in version 17 or in version 16.0.3 in order for it to play Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet DLC. And this game files, it should be in XCI or NSB file format so that Yuzu emulator will be able to detect and play those games. Now, if you're asking me how to get all of these files, the most legal way to do this is that you own a Nintendo Switch console which is fully modded and have installed a custom firmware in it, because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, that means that you can now fully access your Nintendo Switch system files. And once you have access on those system files, all you have to do is just look for the keys and the firmware file of the Switch and transfer them to your PC. Now, in order for you to get the game, there's no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally. You should purchase the legal copy of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet and also the DLC update. And once you have all of that, then you can now digitally back them up into an XCI or NSB file format just like mine here. Now, for those who want to try out and play this game but don't have a Switch, I'm just going to teach you on how to do that and save you the hassle in getting these files. So I'm just going to leave a QR code here in the screen, so be sure to scan it with your QR code reader into your mobile phone so that you'll be redirected to the page wherein you'll be able to have a copy of this file. So once you are in the site, be sure to copy all of these files and transfer them into your PC. So I'm just going to skip on this part and because that is really easy to do. So I'm just going to assume that you have a copy of all these files now into your PC just like mine. It's now in my desktop, so it's time to install them into your Yuzu emulator. So open Yuzu emulator. Go to File, go to Open Yuzu folder, and then locate Keys folder, and then open the Keys zip file, and then just drag and drop and copy and paste this file into this folder here. Once done, close in this folder. The next step is to install the firmware file. Go to File again, go to Open Yuzu folder, open NAND folder, N-A-N-D, System folder, Contents folder, and then Registered folder. Open the firmware file in the desktop. Select all of that file, copy them and paste them here. So this will copy all of the firmware files of the Switch now into your Resume emulator so that it will function as a Switch into your PC. Once done, closing this. You'll know the installation is successful because it will now detect your Switch games and show you the game icons of the game. So if you see a game icon, a game doesn't have a game icon, that means that you're using an outdated firmware or an outdated key. So be sure to only follow our QR code to get the latest files. Now, the next step is to optimize, not to optimize, but to update your Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet into the latest DLC, which is Indigo Disk. And to do that, just go to File, go to Install Files to NAND, and locate this folder here, just like mine, and click on it and install the Indigo Disk DLC, hit Open, and install it, and hit OK. The next step is go back to File again, Install Files to NAND, and locate this file here, and hit Open. And install it, and this will merge the base game and the Indigo Disk DLC update into one file so that you'll be able to play the Indigo Disk DLC update of Pokemon Scarlet. Once done, hit OK. And do that again for the Pokemon Violet version so that it will be updated to the latest Indigo Disk. Now, the next step is to optimize your UZM layer so that there'll be no drifting, no crashes, no black screens, or graphical glitches into your playthrough. And to do that, just go to Emulation, go to Configure, and in this part, just be sure to pause the video and copy every setting that you see here. So these are my settings for the General tab. I'm going to move to System tab. And this is System section. You can change it to whatever you like, but in the core section, it should remain as it is. So be sure to copy that. Now in CPU, set to auto. In graphics, I have set mine into Vulkan API because this is the best setting to play Pokemon games with, and it should be in 2x resolution so that the game will look much sharper and much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. But if your PC cannot handle that, then just revert back to 1x resolution, which is the base resolution of the Switch. And again, if your PC cannot even handle 1x resolution, you can go lower, which is 0.5. But for me, 2x resolution is the best. Now in Advanced, so these are my settings, so be sure to pause the video again and copy every setting here. In audio, really simple settings, copy them. In controls, I have connected my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. And if you have an Xbox or PlayStation controller, connect them into your PC because it's better to use a controller rather than a mouse and keyboard because it would be a hassle in playing Switch games with a mouse and keyboard. So once you have connected your controller, map them up according to your liking, but the dead zone for both left and right sticks should be set in 20% so that there'll be no drifting into your playthroughs. Once done, hit OK. Congratulations, your UZM emulator is now fully optimized to run and play any Switch games such as the Indigo Disk DLC update of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer, I will not be able to show you guys a gameplay of this game running into my PC because we will know how strict Nintendo is and they do not support this kind of content. So if I show you a gameplay that the Indigo Disk DLC is running perfectly in UZM emulator, then my channel will be taken down and my videos will be taken down, and that would be a major hassle on my side. So I hope you guys do understand on that part. But I am willing to compromise a little bit to show you guys proof that this virtual of mine is working. So I'm just going to boot up into the screen of Pokemon Scarlet, and once I am in the title screen of the game, I'm just going to stop the emulation from there. And also I'm just going to blur the screen from here on out so that Nintendo will not be able to hit me with any of their copyright strikes into my channel. And again, please do understand on this. So it's starting to boot up now. So I am now in the title screen of Pokemon Scarlet, so I'm just going to stop the emulation from here. So as long as you have followed all the steps that I've shown you in this guide, then you'll be able to gain access to the files you need to install and play it into your UZM emulator to play the latest Indigo Disk DLC of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of this game into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer all of them. So please do subscribe to my channel because that would help me out. Thank you for watching. See you next time and goodbye for now.